Welcome back to Colts Camp. We are at day 4 of practice here. I am CNHI Colts beat writer George Bremer, and our guest today for Camp Conversations, kicker Adam Vinatieri. Adam, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure to be here.
Looking back, I think this offseason, just the third time since I think 2001 that you weren't in the playoffs leading into it. Did it feel like a longer offseason? Was it a different kind of winter?
They always go fast. I mean, all off seasons kind of seem to go fast when you have kids and you're involved with a lot of stuff. It seems that they go fast. But definitely would have liked playing another month and a half longer than we got to, for sure. So it's fun though. When we came back to work, guys were ready to go. Day one of off season workouts, you could see the drive and determination on guys' face to do better than we did last year, and it's fun to see that, and we're making big strides right now at camp, and that's what we're all here for.
Robert Mathis has mentioned a few times that he felt like everything was coming together right at the end of the year, and then you had to quit. I mean, did it feel like the team was really ramping up and getting where it wanted to be when everything came to an end?
Yeah, it was an interesting year last year. There was a lot of ups and downs last year. Well, obviously with an 8-8 schedule or record, we had our ups and we had our downs for sure. But with some weird injuries and stuff like that, it kind of put a hamper on us a little bit. But we know what it takes to win the division and make the playoffs, and we just have to do everything a little bit better than we did last year. I mean, it starts with every one of us, and I think we've all, recommitted to making sure that we're doing everything we can to be successful this year. So, seasons will have ups and downs. Injuries happen and weird things happen, and we'll probably lose a game, obviously, but you got to put that behind you and move forward and figure out why that happened and figure out how to win the next week.
All right, we will take a break real quick for a message from our sponsor, and we'll be right back here with Adam Vinatieri. Welcome back. We were talking a little bit about the new field before the break. Going back to maybe your early days here with the team, a couple guys that you were around, Tony Dungy, Marvin Harrison, going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. How special of a moment is that? Yeah,
this is going to be an awesome week for us all. Those two gentlemen, Marvin and Coach Dungy, were such a huge factor in this team's success. They hold true in my heart too. I mean, what a great two guys. I mean, a great teammate and an unbelievable coach that helped not only me but this entire franchise be what they are today. So we're going to be really, really excited to see those guys. I'm hoping that I get to go to the actual ceremony. If not, I'm going to give them big hugs during the game or whenever I see them. But I'm very proud for those two guys, and it's great to be there to be able to help honor those two guys.
You mentioned the game. Colts obviously playing the Packers the next day at the Hall of Fame game. Does that change how you have to pace yourself this preseason, knowing that there's 5 exhibition games before you get into the regular season?
Well, I don't know. Obviously having an extra preseason game, it's a little bit extra wear and tear or whatever. But we manage our reps pretty well. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Obviously it's going to be fun to get under the lights and get a little bit more game time reps, actually, so it's probably a good thing.
This camp this year, a lot of new faces. I know there's a lot of continuity with Coach Pagano, but a lot of new position coaches, a lot of new young guys out here. Is it added a vibe, some energy to the team?
Yeah, I think the changes that we've made and the new guys that have came in and stepped in have done a great job. It's obviously different. It took a little while learning everybody's names and stuff like that, but the coaching staff is committed to us winning games, and they're doing a fantastic job. And I think they've done a really nice job with some free agents, with our draft choices. What I have seen is coaches almost have to slow them down because they're working so hard, which is a beautiful thing. You don't want to have to try to amp them up. I think it's the other way around. Guys are trying to give 100% all the time, and at times it's like, okay, long practice. Let's slowing them down at a walkthrough when you're supposed to go at a slower pace, and guys want to go 100 miles an hour. So it's fun to see the commitment level already and the the competitive stuff out there. It's looking like it's going to be a good year.
All right, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.